Hi, I'm Sarah, this is Wine, and I'm going to tell you about some home renovations. So here we are in a big empty room. Tomorrow we have some very exciting people coming out to put new ceilings in. I know, it's thrilling. So we had to get a lot of furniture moved out of here, and by we, I mean mostly me, covering up the asbestos-ridden popcorn ceilings. I'm betting that the process will be annoying because everything in my house will be covered with plastic. This old house is from the 60s, and it has a lot of wood paneling. And these lovely linoleum floors were not original to the house, but they're pretty shitty. Got a lovely fireplace over here by this weirdly placed chair, and a television right on the other side of this weirdly placed chair, and a bookcase full of books. It's really all that's left in here. We actually got rid of the couch. Funny story. Oh my god. Okay. So we may have committed a crime. We called Goodwill and we were like, hey, do you guys take couches at the Goodwill that's a town over? So it's like a 45-minute drive, 30 minutes away drive from here. So we drive over there because they take couches. And of course they see our couch and they're like, is that a hide-a-bed? We can't take a hide-a-bed. Except for they said more like, yeah, they couldn't talk very well. So we went to lunch, and me and Mom were like, we are not going back to the farm with that couch. God, if we were in College Station, I would just take this to the theater. And my mom was like, well, maybe there's like a theater in town. And I was like, well, actually, I mean, there is. I mean, maybe we could take it there. And Mom was like, let's try it. So we went to the theater. They were in the middle of the show. So we snuck around to the back, took the couch off the back of the truck, and left it behind the theater. That's littering, I'm pretty sure. At the very least, that's littering. We just did that. So please don't turn me into the Weatherford police. So this lovely, maybe 12 by 8 space behind me is the one part of the house that does not have popcorn ceilings. Thank God, because this is where a lot, maybe almost all, of the furniture from the house is. This is our dining area. This is our kitchen. The Emmeline Eliza Porter Brown room, which is the name of the protagonist of the book Nellie. Yeah, you've never heard of this before. It's great though. My sister was originally calling this room the country chic room, which we were all like, that's stupid. And it was. So we changed it. Emmeline Eliza Porter Brown was a little girl who lived in a small town in the big state of Texas. This would be the bunk room because it's the biggest room. And then when I thought of the whole book thing, because that was totally my idea, I was like, okay, well, we'll theme it after Crisscross Corners. The store owner goes out of town and he leaves his store in the charge of a man named Freddie Fumble. This room will be called the Freddie Fumble room. Freddie Fumble, needless to say, is probably not who you should leave your store with. Okay? And the store gets really disorganized and really screwed up. To reorganize the store, and at first they do it alphabetically, Peter started the JKL pile. Jelly, jam, ginger, he said. Oh no, Peter, cried Patsy. Ginger begins with a G. And then you realize that that's a terrible way to organize. Aprons, axes, and apples don't belong together. Aprons are for ladies, axes are for men. That's sexist. Long, dark hallway was going to be the mid-century modern room. We have a lot of furniture from like the 60s. So I chose the Art Atkinson's Ainsworth room. That is from the book Santa Calls. And it's about this little boy and his sister and their friend Spalding, Littlefoot. So they like build this ship from this box, and they fly to the North Pole in a ship, and he makes these little like gadgets and contraptions throughout the book using a device of his own design, which is really precious. You find out at the end that the entire purpose of the trip was because Esther, his little sister, had written this letter to Santa asking for her and her brother to be friends, and so Santa orchestrated this whole adventure to bring them closer together, basically. We love you!